All right, all right, all right, all right. Checking everybody, checking everybody, checking everybody, guys. Hope you guys can hear me. Hope you guys can hear me. Hope you guys can hear me. My Spotify is all over the place. Hold on, let me try it one more time. Let's see what Spotify is going on here with. All right, guys. That's sure that. All right, big up to everybody checking in, guys. Big up to everybody checking in. Thank you for joining in today on this beautiful Wednesday evening, guys. How are we doing today? How are we doing today? Big up to everybody. Big up to everybody, guys. It's indeed a revolutionized era. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for joining in on my live today. Today is what, June 10th? Today is June 10th, guys, already. Anywhere in the world that you are, big up on the damn self. Happy Wednesday. How are we doing today? How are we feeling? How are we feeling? It's a pleasure to have you guys here. Big up to everybody joining in. Big up to everybody joining in, guys. Big up to everybody joining in. Today, special shout out to my members who are part of my membership program. German Vendetta, big up to you. I saw you in the chat checking in from early. Siobhan, you're also here. Big up yourself, Siobhan. You know, you're here, you're here, you're here. Big up yourself. You could take several seats. The show is about to start. Big up to everybody joining in. My members, shout out to you guys. If you're not already a part of my membership program, guys, it's never too late. It's never too late to join in on my membership program. And of course, if you are not yet a member, you can, of course, enroll into the membership program. It's never too late for a shower of rain. Don't forget, guys, to subscribe to Mellz Vlogs, guys. Mellz Vlogs. Don't forget. Don't forget that you guys can subscribe to Mellz Vlogs over there, guys. Went ahead and I dropped the link in the chat. All right, go ahead and follow me over there. Let's get the channel up and running. Let's get the channel growing. Let's get the channel growing over there, guys. I'm also, as you guys know, I'm also on Instagram, Mellz One Side Revolutionist. I'm also on TikTok, same Mellz One Side Revolutionist, guys. Of course, guys, your support is, it keeps the channel going. Thank you for all that you do, and thank you for your continuous support, guys. As we make our way into the live today, we just want to take some time to acknowledge the streams behind, of course, Masicka Music, Bosi, and Slip and Slide, as you know, Bosi make its way towards a 3-month mark and Slip and Slide make its way towards a 2-month mark. Bosi 6.1 million views on YouTube, still in 2 months time period. Slip and Slide, as we know it. Slip and Slide, guys, as we know it, Slip and Slide is a 6.6 million views on YouTube, guys. So we're definitely making our way. We're definitely making our way on the streaming charts as it relates to these two songs as we make our way into summer, guys. Checking all our boxes, dotting our I's, crossing our T's, right? Big up to Masicka with those two bangers. And don't forget, guys, Spotify is also there as well. These numbers are just from YouTube. And as Slip and Slide make its way to 1.3 million views on Spotify, over there. We also have Bosi making its way as well towards the 1.2 million mark over there on Spotify as well. So again, guys, as we make our way on the charts and we keep progressing and we keep pushing, guys, don't forget to buy and stream Masicka Music on all major platforms, guys. So the genocide fans, especially you, make sure that we are supporting the artists. That's what we're out here for. That's what we're supposed to be doing, buying and streaming on all major platforms, right? So Masicka needs our support because, again, as the fan base out here, that's exactly what we're supposed to be doing. So as it relates to our album, as you know that our album, any day now, guys, any day now, our album will be here, will absolutely be here. So just make sure that we're keeping our eyes open, guys. We are checking in with the space. to see what's happening as far as the album is concerned. And again, guys, any moment now. Are we excited? Of course we are. We're definitely over the moon for this one. So of course, let's just keep the momentum going. Let's get the ones and ones together, for them to definitely come out and support the album whenever the album drop. All right. So gonna hop into the program for today, like what I have in store for you guys. One of the things that we want to talk about is, first and foremost, came across this video today from no other than Kemar McGregor. As you know, that Kemar McGregor, of course, and the Gaza, they're in squabbles, over first and second place on iTunes, as far as album is concerned. And as the ones, on the sides, as we're watching and we're looking to see what's happening, what's taking place, and we're getting a kick out of this, I came across this video today with Kemar McGregor, and definitely want to tap into it, speak about it a little bit. Some of the things that he's saying, definitely something for me to relate to, and possibly for you guys to relate to as well. So while it wasn't specifically speaking about, talking about, maybe Gaza per se, or the album per se, he definitely had some words, and I agree. So we're gonna just take a look at this video, and we're gonna talk about it a little bit, and then we're gonna keep it moving. All right, guys, let's go.
Very corrupt. Jamaica music industry corrupt. Them only push artists who commit crime, artists who go to prison, artists who is menace to society. Those are the artists that Jamaica push. You know much good work. Great work, Shawn Paul, them Doronia.
Guys, hold on. Is this my video? Hold on.
You see this music?
I think there was two.
They're trying to.
Oh, here we go. This is my video, guys. I think there's a two-part to the video, so I was looking at the wrong one earlier. All right, let's run that one again from Kemar.
Erase our culture in Jamaica. They try to replace good reggae music and good dancehall music with some demon artists. That's what they're trying to do. And a lot of you are going to say, oh, Kemar McGregor is bad mind. I'm blessed. I don't need to bad mind artists who serve the devil, because God blessed me with all of this. I don't need to bad mind them. What I'm here to talk about is
I think sometimes, hey guys, the bad mind card, it can just easily get moved around so quickly, I mean, it's like nowadays people tend to not able to get to have an opinion when it comes to certain things. As soon as you have certain opinions to certain things, or people are the first thing, especially when it comes to a Jamaica perspective, people always say a bad mind for some reason. Like, for example, ones and ones, let's use us as an example, being a Masicka fan. Somebody come out and they critique Masicka and they say something bad about Masicka. I mean, people are going to always the audio to talk. The ones and ones know that, of course, anything Masicka puts out there, whether it's good, bad, in between, and not necessarily our artist is out here putting out anything that is bad, but people are always forming their opinions as far as who they want to form opinions on. Like, we see it all the time. Masicka is out here doing the work, being consistent, putting out music, making hits after hits, great projects out, and we're here and we're awaiting for another great project to drop. And you will never have people come out and give Masicka his flowers. Not that we're out here, really wanting any flowers from anybody per se, type of thing. But there's a saying that says that give to Caesar what is due unto Caesar. So I guess as far as what Kemar is saying, so far, I just want to talk about the mere fact that it's so easy, like when we don't know what to say, or we don't have the right words to say, the only thing that we can come up with, we can tell people SYM, or we can just say people bad mind type of thing. And I'm like, I'm out here and I hear it all the time. Me and people were in squabbles, and me and other fan bases were in squabble with debates, and we talk about they talk about my artists, and I talk about their artist type of thing. I never out of my mouth I ever come out and say people bad mind Masicka. Like, I just feel like my vocabulary is way too big for that type of thing. It's much more so trying to understand and try to educate people and try to argue my points across. But it seems like people in general just cannot do that. So what they tend to do is they just, the quickest thing come to their mind, oh, you bad mind the artist, you bad mind cartel, you bad mind this, you bad mind that, the other, this and that, and the third type of thing. So, it's just funny in most conversation, it always come up. So, I just wanted to point that out there type of thing, because it's just always something that people always say. But guys, do you, do you relate based on what he's saying so far? I mean, this is always a part of the music industry in general, not just dancehall. As far as it is said that the music tends to be a very demonic place type of thing. Even dancehall, as you know it, dancehall, because music is just music. And we can always say that when it comes to the music, there's always some intertwining of demonic thing or demonic entity that tend to attach itself. And people might think that we're a little bit dancehall over here. People don't really care about that type of stuff. But believe me when I'm telling you, it is deeply rooted and is attached into the music as we know it to be.
Hypocrisy and the nastiness these artists have been pushing for over 15 years, and it now erase our culture. The music industry have been pushing demonic artists who tattoo the demon on their body and saying that they're so great that they don't need God. Artists who come out openly to say, we serve the devil. Those are the artists that reggae and dancehall, they, they put on the forefront.
And it's just really sad to say that and I'm just saying because I'm a part of the people too. And when I say I'm a part of the people, not necessarily I deem these people to be my artists or I look up to these people, but I am a part of the music industry as far as I give my opinion. I turn on my, I turn on my live and I come here and I talk about the music industry. So therefore I'm a part of it. But I just kind of like generalize it in the sense where like these are people that we are out here, we are looking up to type of thing. Like for me, I can specifically say that there's certain artists for me, guys, me can't literally say, me go turn on the music and say, yo, me go listen to them type of thing. Like there's some artists out here where me just wouldn't do that because when we hear the music, it just kind of like bring certain type of vibration, like some low vibration thing. I mean, I don't want to get involved in that type of thing. So it's really it's really a real thing out here as far as you have some people out here were really and truly them demonize the music and them tear down the music, and you literally have people looking up to these people no matter what they say. They're looked up to, and these people have probably come like gods in the eyes of these people type of thing. So I can definitely relate to that. I've seen where it's happened. If we can be open and honest, we have seen where it happened. So we if we're being open and honest based on what Kemar is saying here.
Artists who disrespect female, saying they're gonna push their penis in their throat, in their ears, in their nose, all over their body. Those are the artists that they're pushing. They're pushing artists who go to prison, artists who commit all the crimes, disrespectful. Those are the kind of people that they've been pushing in dancehall and reggae music. And they're not highlighting the good reggae and dancehall artists. They try to erase what Bob Marley have done for our culture. They try to.
And then there's other artists too, erasing what other artists has been doing towards when it comes to the culture as well. For instance, here you have out here an artist like Masicka. And I've seen a video the other day and I did not react to it. I just laughed and I just kept it moving because I mean it wasn't anything bad that was really said about Masicka. But the persons, they were saying that if we notice that when it comes to Masicka, like Masicka really walked this wasn't his exact words, but it's just my words based on translating based on what he was saying, that Masicka tends to walk a very thin line, as far or a narrow straight line. Let's just put it at that. Way how he go out and he does his thing, not really into any trouble type of thing, no controversial thing that's going on out there for him and stuff like that. But then he compares Masicka to other artists who's out there, take up certain badness upon them head, them get locked up and things like that, and a whole barrage of things. So I can say that, like, society have an issue when people tend to try to not necessarily be a goody two shoe, but tends to do things the right way. Especially the mere fact that, listen, you're out here and you have a whole brand out here, and a brand that you are building. You build this brand from the ground up, and it's just a continuation of just doing what is right type of thing. And I've said it, that Masicka has held his head up so much in the music business, and that's the reason why a lot of people wants to work with him. That's speaks volume as to why this man is an ambassador. It speaks volume that when the prime minister see him, the prime minister literally broke him neck or run over to Masicka for literally greet him, type of thing. So can we really say that about every single artist that is out there in the music business? No, we cannot say that about all those artists. And then other artists would look at it as in a situation where, all right, then he's just delicate and has the most to say. Why you have the most to say? Because he's out here building a brand and upholding the brand type of thing. So it's just really something to look into. Like, once you have artists that's on the straight and narrow doing the things that's right, you're still deemed in a certain type of light. And it's the ones them who doing the wrong thing and doing the most, that these people are really the one who is being highlighted. Right. The other day we can see Vybz Kartel coming out in his underwear, dancing up and down and doing the most. And while some people are saying that, this man is quote unquote rich and he can do whatever he wants, but we have to understand, say, yo, this is not Vybz Kartel internet. This is the world internet, where you put things out there and you just cannot take it back. It's just going to always be out there. And up until today, people still talk about it, right? Even though weeks over week it have happened, people still talk about it. People, out here still can relate to that type of thing. So how far will these people go? How far will the controversy go, as far as people just out here and they just seeming to do the most as far as Vybz Kartel, is concerned, and his Gaza Nation, and yet have other fan bases out there too that they're just doing the most type of thing. So it's really something to look into. So I mean, I don't always agree with everything that people say, but when I came across this video today with Kemar McGregor, I definitely can relate to a lot of things that he was saying in this video.
Race, what Peter Tosh, Dennis Brown, Jimmy Cliff, they tried to erase all of that. They tried to erase what Supercat, Yellow Man, Shabba Ranks, Ninja Man, Shawn Paul, Shaggy, Beanie Man. And I can throw Bounticle in there too. There's so much artists that contribute to our culture, create massive hit songs. Vegas, Wayne Wonder, Devontae, Tanta Metro, Shaka Demus and Pliers, Sister Nancy.
And we're just reminding the ones and ones about definitely reminding them about the greats and the people who out there who have paved the way, and literally people who we have looked up to into the music business, who have gone through so much and have contributed a lot to the genre type of thing. So again, I don't see any issues here. As far as bigging up the greats and just reminding the people that there's a lot of people who have out here who has been doing the work and type of thing. And dancehall, reggae, definitely genres. We can say a genre, just doing a whole compilation between both of them, because dancehall doesn't exist without reggae doesn't exist without vice versa type of thing. So definitely mention some of those greats and these people who have foundation, people and we can see some people out here who really don't take the music all that serious. They're just out here to get what they can get out of it. They're out here to be popular. They're just out here, not music lovers. So they really don't care type of thing. So, yeah.
Terry Fabulous. So many of the great artists have contributed to this great reggae and dancehall music. If it wasn't for reggae and dancehall music, there wouldn't be a hip hop culture.
And then, guys, I would just leave this video right here. I mean, it's 9 minutes long, almost 10 minutes long, and I'm just gonna like do like 3 minutes of it. But quote unquote, because I've listened to this video prior to the live, just to kind of like get a whole insight and a whole feedback about this. And when it comes for me, guys, when it comes to information and good information, I'm always one to really and truly kind of like just dive into it. Doesn't matter the person per se. Information and facts is just information and facts. It doesn't matter who is delivering it, type of thing. So I mean, this has always, when it comes to controversy and a lot of things happening, has always been a part of the music industry, the dancehall industry, the reggae industry. So yes, people, I agree with the contributors of the music, the artists that, paved the way so that we can be proud. So this conversation really brought brought something up that really had me thinking that, I cannot help but think about, even with this whole album thing here that's happening with Vybz Kartel, as far as, God and Time, right? God and Time, it makes you really, really wonder about that is, who is this God that these people are talking about? We can really talk about it because, again, people all over, they say it as far as the controversy regarding Vybz Kartel album God and Time type of thing. We're talking about album mode type of thing, right? And we only get this one type of song really on this album that really talking about this God and Time, but everything else is just like worldly music, where quote unquote people would call it like not godly type of music type of thing. So you can see the controversy surrounding the entire album in itself. So, it makes you wonder. So, God and Time, cannot differentiate. So, so do you agree, people? Do you really agree in terms of, Jamaica on a whole, they don't embrace good music? How are we feeling about that? Because, I believe that we have gotten so complacent and missing in action as far as things and culture is concerned, and especially when it comes to the music overall. But I believe that we're able to get back there. We just need to guide people and just to kind of like bring them back to the origin of things. And when I say the origin of things, we may not intend to do things the way how the 90s used to do things, because that's the 90s. Like we're in the 21st century, 2026, as far as absolutely, hey, what's going on, what's happening as far as the music is concerned. And yes, we understand that the music changed, but as far as changing of the music, and I said it over and over and over, just because something is evolving, right, it doesn't mean that it has to be garbage and it has to be trash and it has to be watered down. And I always say it, a genre like reggae music, dancehall music, these genres definitely needs to be preserved, and we need to keep an eye. We need to keep an eye on the hands of these people who we are laying the music into, and call out the bullshit for what the bullshit is, and people stop being in their feelings and talk about, oh, we bad mind this and we bad mind that. And I say it work out here type of thing. So we're out here to critique, and when things doesn't seem right, we want to be able to come out and we want to be able to, of course, talk about it. One Side Loyalty in the place. Big up yourself, One Side Loyalty. How are you doing today? Fire Topics also in the building. How are you, Fire Topics? Big up yourself. Thank you for joining the live. General Oosh also checking in. Big up yourself, General Oosh. How are you doing today? Mellz, bless up. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live for today type of thing. So having a whole conversation, guys, came across this video with Kemar McGregor, and while I may not always see eye to eye with this individual, I came across this video. I listened to it this morning, and I was like, listen, hey, there's some facts and there's some truth spoken here, and it doesn't matter what mouth the truth comes from. Once it's the truth, it's just simply where the truth is concerned type of thing. And just to that, even on the topic of this whole demon thing and demonic thing or whatnot, and I said to you guys earlier, some artists really and truly me can't sit down and catch myself like listening to those artists, like specifically speaking, when it comes to Tamale specifically are one of those artists where me can't sit down and listen to. The Clash, like, bro, like, if who have ears for hear, like, listening to some of the songs them in the Clash, me can tell us say, yo, he was calling upon demons, like, and I like me and make that up or whatnot. It did it. One but go listen to some of the songs them when being at the Clash, literally you can hear this man conjuring up demons, calling up on Osmodius the demon, right? Calling upon legions and stuff like that. So again, me can't find myself sit down and listen to these people when them just literally out here just demonize the music. It just not sound good, and it just not sit well with me. And you still have artists out there who is fighting for the genre, who loves the music, who is trying to preserve it, and quote unquote big up to Masicka, because Masicka has always been one of those people who really and truly loves and adore the music, and is always out here trying to preserve it. We know it, we see him, we see how he relates to it in the studio, and we know he has this genuine love for the music. General Ushe at work, how are you? I'm here. I'm just chilling. I'm just here chilling, on live. I'm just here absolutely delivering the content and just here, having a whole conversation. Um, you know, yeah, at work, but I'm glad that you are spending time listening as well. One Cell Loyalty say one, Mellz, wake up yourself, One Cell Loyalty. As we're here, speaking of, what's happening in the dancehall space, what's going on, and as we're ready here and waiting for our One Side album to drop, highly anticipated. So guys, anyways, people, just keeping it moving on. So I want to transition and talk a little bit about what I saw happening in the space a little bit. I came across this video. In all honesty, I came across it like, if I be completely honest, like 2 weeks ago, and I saw it the first time. I didn't even know what to say. I didn't know. I was like, maybe a little bit surprised, but maybe not so surprised as the rest of the people were. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna talk about it because people are already out there talking about it. Nice, you sound happy. New bless. All right, big up yourself, General Oosh. Yeah, so I'm making reference, guys. I'm making reference, and I'm talking about Joshi. You guys would have seen absolutely what was circulating in the media as far as Joshi posting on his social media, and him posting on his social media. Let me see if I still have it up here. I did have it up earlier. Hold on, where did it go? Yeah, we know that he posted on his social media, I would say a couple days ago. I mean, like I said, I saw it, but again, for me specifically, I was a little bit surprised, but again, not really so much surprised. And with the post that he made, and lots of people, they had different things to say about the post that he made. But like I always say, guys, like, things are always done when it comes to intentional. Like, if I'm posting a video on social media, like, come on, like, there has to be an intention behind it. Posting a picture, intention from the music, like, why am I choosing this music? And especially with all of these different artists that that's there to choose from. So again, controversy, guys, surrounding Joshi posting on his social media. Well, it was actually 3 days ago, not 2 days ago, but posting 3 days ago on a social media, and under the caption, some journey starts when everybody think it's over, chapter different, and then hashtag at this point of what? This point my life, right? So again, this was posted, and of course the song that was behind it is, of course, Vibes Cartel, God and Time. Lots of people, it didn't sit well with them people as far as why that song was chosen. Comment section definitely went crazy as to relates to what was going on. some of the comment section said, I had to double check to see if Joshi, really post this. People really went on and on. Some people, it didn't matter to them based on the fact that, he posted it. People were saying, God, God good or road type of thing. People were saying God and time fam. People were saying tall belt reach you, laughing emoji. People were saying anointed pitney, Selassie son type of thing. So, we can say that it was definitely type of mixed reaction as far as this is concerned. But I don't know, bring it to the ones them as in the one side family, because we know that when it comes to Joshi, we know how that him and Masicka share a relationship, and we cannot, all honesty rather, I cannot say that because of this post that they no longer share that relationship. We don't know. Like I always say that we as fans and we out here looking at the music type of thing, we tend to be watching from the sidelines. But then we have these people who are in the game and they're interacting with one another from time to time. Sometimes we think that these people are enemies, these people are no longer conversing, but it's far from reality. That's not the reality of things. So for me, giving my two piece and my two senses, this is not a bashing Joshi or beating down on Joshi, because from time to time I've seen where when other artists tend to collaborate and talk about other artists who, as we one side would say, don't affiliate, Masicka don't affiliate himself with, as what we can see, because we don't know that 100% for a fact. These artists tend to get a backlash from the ones that we have seen what happened to Shensia when Shensia did the whole song with with Vibes Cartel. People were saying Shensia sell out and whatnot, but we have to understand, guys, at the end of the day, these people are co-workers. So whether they always see eye to eye and they don't have to be best of friends, that these people, they are indeed co-workers. So I would love to hear from the ones and ones, one side loyalty, right, as a as a solid one side fan. How you feel about the whole Josh situation, fire tropics, how you feel about the whole Josh situation, because I don't really know. I don't really know how to go about it really. But like I say, it's not for me to like beat down on Joshi and say, all right, then how dare Joshi or whatnot type of thing. You know what I mean? We don't know the relationship that him and Masicka has. We don't know what's really going on. But guys, been tiptoeing around this one for a little bit, because I was like, all right, then how do I approach this? I want to approach this in the right way. I don't want to sound naive out here. I don't want to really sound some type of way out here, but I was like, you know what? Let me bring it to the ones there, because I love to hear what the ones them have to say about this. So one side loyalty, I guess, point blank, point period, say so fool and and stupid for this one. I had a little bit mixed reaction on this one too. Some of which I kind of like kept to myself. One side loyalty, as far as this whole move, wondering like what's really going on, what's happening behind the scenes. But again, for me, it's not really, or it is not like a bash Joshi type of moment, but just more so confused or concerned about like what's going on. Is it just a part of life? People change, people move differently. What's happening? I've seen it happen over and over where people close and then they are not. So Masicka, would say that that's people. That's people. That's what Masicka would say. I am specifically speaking towards this whole situation here where people change, people really and truly change, and they move different over time. Just because that you and somebody was good doesn't mean that it's going to always be that way. Like, we have out here, especially on the YouTube streets, and things that we have seen and we have seen out here, very, very scary type of thing. So I don't, it's just really something to really talk about. So not a bashing or SYM moment, but more so just trying to understand. So we are on the sidelines looking in again, so we can only see and to certain level. So again, don't want to out here a bash and a throw stone and a bust people head, and then down the line we see Masicka working again with this, with these people, and then we confused, scratching our heads, and we'd be like, yo, we're not and disrespect them people, what they and now we see Masicka, type of thing. I'm just saying, type of thing. We don't know. For example, I kind of like, um put my foot in my mouth the other day with the whole squash situation, and then squash and Masicka had the whole song coming up. So those type of things you just have to be really careful on, and just out here and just be very very smart with, type of thing. All right. So once I like to say, I honestly think that he is confused. Yeah, probably some amount of confusion there. Fire Topics says time will tell. Time will definitely tell. Fire Topics, again, just have to be very careful how we're out here, and kind of like you know put certain information out, or as far as bashing these artists, because at the end of the day, these people, they are co-workers, type of thing. And we might see, all right, then it's a loyalty thing, but at the end of the day, this is work. It's work. It's definitely work, type of thing. Like, I'm out here in this YouTube streets, and I interact with people, not necessarily maybe quote unquote that they're one side personnel, but these people, they support me and I support them. It's a sense of you know it's a sense of principle and decency out here, and being diplomatic. And lots of people, they don't know how to do that. They just think that, all right, then loyalty to them mean, all right, then we just need to stuck our heads in the sand and just keep it there, type of thing. But guys, dancehall is a controversial place. Dancehall is about war and controversy. So I couldn't help myself, but not to play this video. And when I saw it, I'm not gonna lie, I really chuckle a little bit, because of people, them, some of them, they really were not having it. I'm gonna come across the video, I'm just have a laugh over it. So we'll just have a laugh to over it. Guys, big up to Joshy, not the personal, but when we come across the video, I'm gonna have to laugh a little bit. So check this video out, guys.
Gaza Nation, tell me if this makes sense. You have your shop and you're going in your house and
hold on, that's not it, guys. I have so much video to interact here, but that's not my video. Hold on for a second. That's not my video. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, here it is. This is the video. This is the video, guys. Hold on. I might have to just redo it and see. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, that girl, hold on. See, just as I thought. So I just have to let me unshare, guys, and I'm gonna reshare my video again. Hold on. Unshare, reshare. Cause the sound jump off of that one ear. All right, here we go.
no, Josh, not Abumablu. Josh, stay over there. Stay over there with your nasty blood classes. Stay over the swamp, Josh, and go and pad and pampas and all type of nastiness in the swamp.
Just a disclaimer right there, guys. Gaza headquarter, Sokemada, definitely, for that comment that you made about the swamp and the pad or whatnot type of thing. But again, it's just geared towards the message pertaining to what he had for Joshy. Again, a little bit funny, guys, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Just take a look. Just putting that disclaimer out there based on what he said. Like, fuck off.
She stay over there. Don't come feel like you can't use your blood clot, peas brain, but you post picture with Vibes Cartel, God and time I play. No, Joshy, go and suck out your mother. When they did the pan stage, I disrespect Vibes Cartel. They did the pan interview, I disrespect Vibes Cartel. You never know, say, Vibes Cartel have the blood clot key for the answer. You never know that, no. You never know, say, Masicka can't do nothing for your blood clot career.
Guys, the man went on a whole rant. On Joshy. Guys, I feel like Joshy deserve all of this cussing. Like, come on, like, we cannot. With every action, there is a reaction. We can't expect that we're gonna be out here like doing the most, and people are not gonna come for you. Like, people don't out here like literally forgetting things that happen, guys. And We all know that how, and I don't know, like what's happening. As what Fire Tropic said, time will tell, right? We can still say maybe Josh is close to Masicka. We don't know. We can only out here speculating, but we have to understand that Josh, him did run out, him run out, and him did this deal with Gaza way, and then for come out. So it's like Gaza literally use their ammunition on him type of thing. I think he's killing his own career by doing these things, big man thing. I think so too. One side loyalty. If I should give my open and honest feedback, not that it probably Josh may need it or whatever, but to be honest, like jumpy, as some people would call it, switchy. It really and truly is never a good look. In all honesty, it's never a good look, type of thing. You are here, now you're there, and you are all over the place. And I think we can even talk about, well, maybe not, I don't want to put things in a people's head. We could just leave that one right there. So, but yes, just hold your own. One of the things mother probably say, like, just hold your own, get a youth, hold up on a blood clot head, Masicka always say that. I learned for all on your own, bro. Like all on your own, only not after the out here follow back of people, only can make on your own choices, make on your own decisions. And even if those choices and decisions in the music may not be you being a Masicka lover, like I put that out there, right? I just put that out there because a lot of people out here feel as though like being a music lover, you have to be a Vibes Cartel lover. And it don't work that way there. It really and truly don't work that way there. Like me see how people run out and them disrespect artists because them not affiliated themselves with Gaza, them not kiss the ring. So people mad and upsetting at them feelings. So when what I say, guys, just learn for all and no one. Like I've been so disgusted at people who literally them not have a mind on them own, them cannot think for themselves, they make people think for themselves. And one thing about with me, guys, me, this a girl here, gonna always think for herself. Always think for herself and do what me feel right, not what people tell me for do. You understand? Because at the end of the day, I have to always put myself in a position where me believe in a something, and if me not believe in anything, if me not believe in a something, I'll be able to fall for anything. So I would just say, especially to this younger youths, them in the music business, just all up on the head, bro, all up on the head, and don't want to think is right. Learn to build on yourself from the foundation up. And build strong roots out there where when the wind blow, when it cannot easily be moved or being shaken. And a lot of these artists out here feel like they are easily moved and they're easily shaken through the winds and through the test of time, type of thing. So for me, like, I not like that move there. Me really and truly, not like that move there. That move that met by Joshi. Again, it can really mean nothing at all, but time will tell. We will see how this unfolds. Big up yourself in a schoolboy. How are you doing today? Schoolboy said, Joshi know what was gonna happen if him do that. Of course, everything has an intention, and I said the same thing too. Or maybe Schoolboy also said maybe Joshi a play a mind game so him fit take the beating where him a get. Could be. Because as we know that, he recently did is what you call it, some sort of baptism that he did. Don't know what that baptism is called, but we know that he did that type of baptism. And with that baptism that he did, in my opinion, he's maybe starting over, starting anew, starting afresh based on how he comes out. So could be some controversy things, Schoolboy, if really get back him name out there, people if talk about him or whatnot. But I just feel like, with certain things, it can be a 2-day, 3-day talk, and especially when it comes to your reputation or something you want to really guard with your life. And in this music, I feel like you want to be known as a switchy all over the place type of person. And this is just what it's given right here. Josh, music career done, better know that, but me still rate him as a young artist. And he's so super talented. I've heard people say it, one said loyalty, that, he's like, him cannot find but that space in dancehall again, him career over, I mean, if you pack it up, and as people always say, cock mouth, kill cock type of thing, right? Or So we just have to be very careful out here, be very mindful how we out here are portray the music and doing certain type of things. Masicka did say take time with the youth, him young, maybe him did a drink, Jaja, like we don't know type of thing. But again, Masicka would probably say still cannot beat down the youths them. We still have to be out there guiding them and showing them the right way. And that's why we have platforms like this out here, giving constructive criticism, not that we're out here being bad mind. Some people they don't want to hear the feedback and they say that people are out here just being bad mind, but it's far from that. It's far from that. It's like we're seeing certain things out here and we just have to talk about it and talk about how it looks. And that's why we're out here, right? That's why we have a whole platform out here we can talk about these type of thing. But I mean, Josh is supposed to know what he's doing, type of thing. But again, it's not a bashing moment or none of those type of thing where we're gonna tell Joshi, SYM and Joshi fuck off, and also we know certain fan bases would tend to react and tend to behave type of thing. Who knows? We don't know what's happening, type of thing. But hopefully, possibly him and Masicka still good. Hopefully we don't know what's happening, but again, seems to be a very intentional clipping to me. Choosing that specific artist with that song sounds to me very intentional. So let's see what happened. But again, guys, me cannot really get a kick out of this Gaza headquarter thing here, So me just still want to play it for the ones and ones then, because there's no way that should expect to step out like that and not expect the backlash, especially from the Gaza people from what was done in previous times.
Go and suck out your mother 1,000,000 times and stay over the swamp. Stay over the swamp and go and drown with blood clam.
So do we still claim him? I don't know. Just a controversial moment, just a stirring the pot moment. I'm just over here stirring the pot based on what Gaza headquarter is saying. Again, out here just doing the most. Some of these artists, but some of them definitely need some guidance, and we need to be out here guiding them and sharing our 2 cents based on the direction that they are going, and just kind of like make it be known that when I rate the move that is being made, type of thing. So moving forward, guys, because Spoonhead, aka Fully Bostonist, he came out and he was having this whole conversation speaking on Masicka. And anytime you say, these people come out and talking about Masicka, I have to really listen and understand what really happening. And once we see Masicka mentioned, I was like very interesting to know what was happening here. So Spoonhead came out and he was talking about Masicka, Vybz Kartel, and he was talking about Joshi, Foota Hype, and Bounty Killer, and Beenie Man, as far as having a whole on conversation. So he started off the conversation by saying that Vybz Kartel cannot do anything that's fake, and that was very interesting for me, because we know like, I don't know what these people are saying as far as Vybz Kartel is concerned, because like these people think that we have amnesia out here, that we don't remember, we don't know the things that Vybz Kartel is simply out here doing. But I was all ears. I was literally all ears, just sitting down and listening to hear what he had to say. So let's just have the ones. Let's just hear the ones. I mean, this video is 17 minutes long. I mean, we're not gonna listen to the entire thing, but kind of have like a whole idea based on what he was saying, injecting Masicka in the conversation. The ones them wanna definitely go on to hear this, because these people are out here just being so pathetic. Once you're out here not kissing the Gaza ring, not talking about Vybz Kartel, them, it's like, Thanos with the Infinity Stone. You take with them Infinity Stone and them lose them power, type of thing. Wallaby in the building, or you Wallaby up Mellz, One Swamp, big up yourself, Wallaby. It's always a pleasure when you pass through. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. All right.
Of all time, to him, him top 5, not his Rushmore, his top 5 of all time. And him include the same Bounty and Beenie. Vybz Kartel include Bounty and Beenie the same way. Me say that for say, ever since Vibes Cartel is Vibes Cartel, he have never once changed his word. No matter what, him stick on him stance. You see me?
So stick up in here, guys. So Spoonhead is talking about the mere fact that Vibes Cartel, according to what he's saying, Vibes Cartel, no matter who he is, based on what I'm getting from this, whether he's friends with people or not, he tends to come out and not change his word. So if him says something about somebody, whether it's good or bad, even if, or let's just say if it's something good that is said, he never come out and speak bad, even if him and the person is not on good terms. And by the way, I just wanted to make things a little bit clear as far as what Spoonhead was saying here. Spoonhead is saying that Vibes Cartel came out and he made his top 5 I guess best artists or whatever the case may be. But I just want to remind the ones who was absolutely here for you know, the whole conversation back in the day when Vibes Cartel came out of prison. It was 2 lists that he gave. It was literally two lists that he gave, or two videos that he did. He talked about, you know, the lyricist list, and he spoke about his top 5, I would say, quote unquote, best artists of all times, type of thing. One side, Loyalty says, I think Joshi is one of the greatest young artists, and he can, you know, and he can, yeah, really and truly. I just think he needs to be focused and just kind of like low out certain things, and again have a mind of him own. When you see people really behave and act a certain type of way, one side, Loyalty, is because they tend maybe not to have a mind of their own. So they tend to go anywhere that the wind blows them. They have no roots, they have no foundation, they don't believe in anything. So they can fall for, you know, for anything. You know, and once your loyalty is you know, people have you out here that, you know, you don't have any loyalty, that's really a big thing. And also on the topic of loyalty too, like I hate to kind of like ruffle some feathers here because I wasn't gonna say it earlier. I kind of like held my mouth on it as well. Like, you know, the mere fact that he has been all over the place and his loyalty can definitely be questioned. We don't know. That could possibly, maybe we don't know. We're just speculating. One of the reasons why maybe Masicka probably have him, you know, at bay. Because I always kind of like wonder, like, even in the clash, just to kind of like drag people memory a little bit. In the clash, if you realize that people were saying, oh, just should come out to come defend Masicka not really say nothing per se, because you have to understand, like, people will give you your ratings type of thing, but they will still have you at arm's length and still have you at bay, because it's just like people will know. All right, then if so and so always come out here and a chat people business with me, then we come chat me too with people. So you have to understand that people out here is smart, and Masicka tell you about our energy and how people is concerned. Like, if your energy not right, we're literally gone. So I really and truly believe that nobody is really off limits when it comes to that. So again, me not say Masicka no rate Joshi, or still probably don't rate Joshi, but we always, you know, if we are be completely honest, me I'll be honest with myself, even though yes, my out here, I rate Joshi too, but we have seen where Masicka quote unquote really arms up Joshi in a certain type of way where would I think would happen type of thing, because, you know, it wasn't there. Like, we can be completely honest where that is concerned. We can realize that him love to talk, Joshi, and him talk freely type of thing, and him tend to like say things and I really care. And remember, when it comes to Masicka has an image to uphold. You know, see Masicka come out and attack anything, right? And think before him speak, yo, this man is a friggin' Sagittarius. Like, him think before him speak, yes, and make sure him be very strategic when it comes to certain things. So people who no, you know, just lego them out and no worthy of holding secrets and whatnot, like them people never really get along like that. So if we really look into it, I know how we artists roll and how we artists move, what I get to understand that type of thing. So but I still kind of like want to mention that as far as the whole Joshua type of situation. But you know, one side loyalty, you're right. Were we to say that he won't bounce back, he could possibly bounce back, type of thing. We have seen where Alkaline has been missing in action for, you know, missing in action in some instances throughout the years, appear on the scenes, where his own fans tend to say things like, oh, he's back, he's back, he's back. And I used to wonder, like, where the hell has he been? Why they keep saying he's back? Where did he go? But when you really look, you know, when I really look and see, you know, as far as even conversation with artists of the year, and, you know, people don't really look, people really don't talk about him and bring him in those conversations. But what I can say, really, having my eye on him for year 2026, I can say that literally, like, he has stepped up the game, right? He has stepped up the game, and he has really been making an impact in year 2026 right now. So, you know, here we have, you know, the man himself, definitely, you know, on point, and you know, album bangers, you know, for the year so far, and it's just what it, you know, just what it is. You know, it's literally something there to talk about. Ricochet in the building, passing through. Stay blessed. Big up yourself, Ricochet. Thank you for passing through today. Thank you for your support on the live today, and thank you for that $5 super chat, Ricochet. Big up yourself. Thank you for your support.
Pull up 20 matic aspa Wednesday, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Feel like see them. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run now. Act like your body. Run him down. Oh. Hey, just act like your body. All right. Run. Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run.
All right, big up yourself again, Ricochet. Thank you for passing through, and thank you for your support on the live for today. So yeah, guys, you know, my 2 cents as far as the whole Joshi, you know, type, you know, situation, and the mere fact that, you know, artists do bounce back. It's hard. It's really hard. But it happens again. Here we have artists like Popcorn out there, like, you know, what's happening with Popcorn? We don't know. We want him to bounce back and make his mark again in the music, as we know he has the ability to, but it's extremely hard, and it's something that we definitely have to pay attention to. When I say we pay attention to, I say the artists have to pay attention to. In dancehall, it's a competitive place. You have to make sure that you're staying relevant. You're constantly buzzing in the space, and some people tend to do this the right way, while some people just doing the most to, you know, for them to be talked about in the music space. And again, big up to the artist, big up to Masicka, because you know that when he's out here and he's doing his thing in the music space, in Mahafidun and out of the way, nothing highly controversial for really have the fans them wonder, like, what the hell is Masicka doing, or why is he doing this, why is he doing that type of thing. So you know, let's big up to him, you know. Every other conversation or so, he does have to tie him back you know, to the whole music, because especially in certain areas where he belongs. So again, fully busted is he run out, and he's talking up a storm. Let's continue to hear what he has to say about quote unquote Vybz Kartel.
Him never yet stutter. Him stick on him word. Him stick on where him like. Him stick on who him learn from within the culture. Him never yet faltered, not once. Him stick on him words. So when him there on the Merrick, that was the Merrick studio interview, them asked him to name him top 5 of all time to him. And him still put in Beanie Man and Bounty Killer. These 2 artists were come like right now. I don't know if a bad mind Vybz Kartel.
Guys, let me tell you, say them always a talk about bad mind. Like, guys, they not understand, say people out here at the end of the day, and the people have a mind of their own. Whether the mind is telling them to agree with a thing or to disagree with a thing, bro. If everybody did look at things just in a one way, this world would be a very boring place. Just imagine, bro, like, all you have out here a yes man and no man, like, you would be like so boring. So if I understand, say people out here, and people are gonna live them truths, and people are gonna talk based on how them feel. One thing I realize with Gaza is like once you disagree with them again, guys, them always have this bad mind card and this bad mind thing where them always pull up. But bro, people have a mind of them own. And just on the topic of Bounty and Beanie has a mind of their own. Like, who the fuck is Vibes Cartel, bro, comparing to a Bounty and Beanie, where Bounty and Beanie have to sit down and what kiss the Gaza ring for them to be worthy, according to Uno, and literally be good with Uno. Like, come on, like, make this make sense, bro. Like, regardless of whatever happened, regardless of what Bounty say, regardless of what Beanie Man say, like Vibes Cartel, Vibes Cartel need to come out and need to pay homage to these two people, right? Because whether we want to agree to disagree, we understand a lot of what Vibes Cartel learn that shit from Beanie Man, bro. Him learn that from Beanie Man. What them want to agree to this now or disagree to this now. We know say Beanie Man has been one of his idols. What them want to agree to disagree, bro. We know the music, and remember all of these things happening and circulating in the music. Come on, and then we have to understand say Bounty Killer, bring him a road, So whatever happened, he has to come out and he has to share homage to Bounty Killer, right? So me not understand like where this conversation is really going as far as Beanie and Bounty, Bad Mind, Vibes Cartel. For what reason? What is your to bad mind this man?
Yeah, but I don't want to say bad mind, but them and Vibes Cartel right now on the best of terms.
Yeah, and what if you're not on the best of terms? You're not gonna be the first, the second, or the last artist. Like, come on, guys. What are we like 5 years old? So because when I get along with people, oh my god, like gotta go come, like make this make sense, people.
You see me? Yeah, I'm not gonna use the word bad mind. Them and Vibes Cartel just nasty eye to eye right now. But Vibes Cartel still big them up on the Merrick studio. Him still hold his stands. You see me? So I try to show you say him don't know how to be fake. See? And
really and truly, this man don't need to be fake, don't know how to be fake. Guys, a Vibes Cartel we are talking about, bro. Ask the entire, like, we could just even bring it to, Masicka said the snake reason would be so convincing. Masicka don't need to out here tell a lie on nobody. The snake reason would be so convincing. Ask the entire Gaza squad if they're going to be open and honest for really talk about what really happened over there. Ask Gaza Kid, bro. Ask Lisa Hype if she really ever come out and really talk the truth behind this realness and this fakeness that's been there. Like, what are you talking about, guys? I feel like we're out of amnesia based on what's happening out here in the dancehall space, and it seems like the Vibes Cartel, bro. Like at this saint out here, like get the fuck off with that, bro. Like, I feel like the people are idiot. One seller to say, come like every 3 to 4 years, blinds I go find a hit. Yeah, but that's what I was saying earlier. What I was saying earlier, which I do give him kudos for, one said loyalty for this year, because I was saying that for this year 2026 he has been pretty much consistent for the year so far as it relates to what he's doing in the space. May not be getting a lot of credit from a lot of people, but again, I am a vlogger out here, and one of my things out here checking and see what's going on in the space, and to kind of like not talk about certain people or certain things that they're doing in this space, it kind of make me look biased type of thing, when especially that they are doing it. But I've seen in previous years where he has been somewhat missing in action type of thing, and I tend to wonder, hey, what's going on? Like where Alkaline are going, where I deal with. I feel like I need to interact with him fans them more. I feel like more song need to drop, like what's really going on type of thing. Because him kind of depend the quiet and the type of like close off from him fans them sometimes. That's just my opinion. But again, in 2026, I can say that we have seen some amount of movement and some form of change as far as where the music is concerned. As far as the hit is concerned, the hit on that part of the comment probably kind of be a little bit controversial as far as the hit is concerned. For blinds, definitely have to dig up in that catalog again and see what's going on over there. type of thing, because some of the songs they have over there, they're deemed to be hit songs, to each his own type of thing. So again, a story for another day, one cell loyalty. But great points though. Great points that you brought over as it relates to, like he is definitely, been missing in action, type of thing.
But no, Vybz Kartel drop him album, see? And yet at the same time, him put Bounty Killer name as his mentor on the album again,
Yeah, but him need to put Bounty upon it. Him need to put Bounty upon it. Him need to, no matter what happen, him need to put Bounty Killer on it. Because a Bounty Killer bring him go a road, and pretty much all that's happened, or majority of what has happened is because of Vybz Kartel. As far as Bounty Killer is concerned, is because of Vybz Kartel. We don't have amnesia out here. We don't need to go back down memory lane, but we out here, we know how everything unraveled. Bounty bring him to alliance, what he did to Bounty, when Bounty bring him to alliance, type of thing. One war with Spragga Benz, why you want war with Spragga Benz and Bounty Killer good. Spragga Benz is like a brother to me. Why you have with Spragga Benz, why you want to war with Spragga Benz? Oh, okay, you don't want war with Spragga Benz, you went to rogue, different type of things. So we're out here. So we don't have amnesia out here. We have followed the whole thing from the falling out, singing with the angel, and type of thing, and all of that stuff, when the whole time that Beenie Man take away angel from, come on, like the whole soap opera. We out here and we have seen it. We've seen what's happening. So may that make sense. Come on, Spoonhead, why you bring up these topics? You feel like someone else remember what's happening?
This is why I'm trying to tell us that the man just don't know how to be fake. And this is why we as the fans gravitate to a Vybz Kartel. You see what I say? This is why we the fans.
Yeah, we can relate, but good phone. Good phone. Salute. Over there, over the Gaza there. We can relate to as it why relate to Vybz Kartel. Like, kudos to y'all. Like, I cannot relate, but kudos to over there. Yes, blinds are going good for the year so far. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I mean, as a one side, I can say that, one side artist, a one side, you can say that the world doesn't end. It doesn't mean that we're less one side than what we're supposed to be. We're just out here talking facts and talking truth. We're not out here pretending. We're not out here like the Gaza people, them who cannot give credit where credit is due, type of thing. It's the truth. It's out there. The numbers is out there. It shows for itself. Like, he's, Alkaline is going on good for the year so far. And that's something that needs to be talked about. And it's been talked about. So just to kind of like, back you up where that is concerned, as far as agreeing there where Alkaline is concerned.
Let's gravitate to a Vybz Kartel. We can't gravitate to our next artist because there are so much fake people in the world. See? And me say that to say, all right. Masicka did an interview. See? Remember, after him and Vybz Kartel have the disrupt.
So guys, this is the meat of the conversation. This is the meat of the conversation. So believe me when I tell you, say, all of this video, this 17-minute video that was made, it boils down to the mere fact that Masicka did a video. Masicka did a recent, I guess, had a interview, not a video, but an interview. And I guess because the mere fact that, based on what Spoonhead is saying, because Masicka no longer, friends with Vybz Kartel, he's saying that Masicka did not mention Vybz Kartel. So I just want the ones them to just keep that in mind and just be aware that these big grown-ass men out here open at them feelings because Masicka was, and I want to find that interview, Guys, if you don't know the interview, you want to send it to me. Somebody send it to me so I can listen to it. I'm going to look for it still and see if I can find it, type of thing. Because, like, these Gaza people, they need to, what they do really need to be studied. These people cannot be real people out here. You can tell me, say, being the Cartel go up on an interview and them ask him something and mention Masicka name and me open up my feelings for a reason. Yeah, idiot? For what? Because at the end of the day, like I'm telling you guys, like when people feathers are so easily ruffled, they are insecure. And Gaza is one of the biggest or the most insecure fan base out here. Me I telling you, like once uno not rate them, uno become a problem, uno become uno in them scope. Once uno not rate them. So me can tell you this guys, the whole 17-minute conversation here we're spooning, which we now go through this whole 17 thing, but I still want to get to right here. So make you understand, go on a little bit as soon before we kind of like go into the whole thing. So this whole conversation here again, because Masicka the Great. Why would Masicka do bad on us, sir? Oh, go on. I'm not think when I say Masicka nobody like I'm an artist and this and that and him music in the past airport and this and that. So why when do bad on us so? Me not understand. Make that make sense, Spoonhead and Gaza Nation. Why wanna follow up my artist? Why my artist up on interview because in the call vibe big up vibe start and this a problem to uno. Oh, but then again, remember and that's why we don't like Alkaline too. Because remember when Alkaline did get asked back in the day whether it was true or not, because you know some Alkaline know for play a mind game, you know. So whether it was true or not, remember say Alkaline never called Vibes Cartel name. I wanna have him up till this day. Okay, so it's not about Masicka for now. Okay, I understand. Schoolboy say, but Batty boy that him a headquarter them food. May I tell you a two idiot them, me tell you say two of them I use the same blogging book. Every time one comes to some schoolboy, the next one come out and say something just the same as well. It's one of them like them in the same room, you know, a blog and I write down the same points and I come say the same things them. So yeah. So guys, make a listen here what this idiots have to say about Masicka, bro.
Well, I am alone of the disruption. Vibes Cartel are minding my own business. Because up to now, Vibes Cartel do not answer a man. Vibes Cartel need to be studied. Yeah, but at the same time, you can't study a Capricorn. No, you can't study us. We are very much unpredictable. Yeah, but
Yeah. Like what? Like what the hell am I talking about? Like Vibes Cartel will answer. Vibes Cartel can't answer, bro. Vibes Cartel gonna answer Masicka and say. Where am I gonna answer Masicka and say Spoonhead? Where am I gonna say? And then we get him cap split up. Like where am I gonna answer and say Spoonhead? Most of the artists come out brawling and say, yo, wait on the gate with the earth shaker. Like you feel like a little, you know, you think a girl who fight out here, like make that make sense. Like when Cartel go answer Masicka and say, remember say when and the speculation when even if a Masicka might talk either. Remember say a months after Masicka call up him name in the clash, you know. Him come out, you know, allegedly, because we're not really sure, because if we probably Wally man give him to come now with that ear say no Masicka attack. So allegedly, months later him come out and you know and attack a bag of things about you know him people in their prison for 13 years and people gonna lock it and rate it blah blah blah. Remember the same man it saying yo Masicka sang them keep him whole and solely when him lock up in a prison, you know, keep him seeing, you know. Remember good enough. So where Cartel gonna come out and answer Masicka and say, really and truly, like, may that make sense? Yeah, answer, bro. Spoonie.
say that for say, since the whole of that, see, Masicka did an overseas interview, see? All along, Masicka used to say, a Vibes Cartel, you know. This and a Vibes Cartel, that and a Vibes Cartel. But since him and Masicka had that conflict, well, Masicka had the conflict by himself, not with a Vibes Cartel. But you know what I say. See?
All right, so make me clear that up, guys. People that wonder, let me use a Spoonhead related term. Why you want to clear this up, Mellz? Why you want to go back before the clash, Mellz? Why you want to talk about this? Because I just want, as a vlogger out here with a voice, and people are here, when I have to say, I want to say this, and when I say it, I'm going to say it maybe for just the one time and just leave it right there. So people always are saying at the clash, right? And hear me out, people. People always are saying, why Masicka call up Vybz Kartel name in the clash? Because since Spooner that go say no, Masicka war with himself. Like this are the art of manipulation. This are the narcissistic behavior. We know that the guys of them tend to push and throw stones and hide them hand. And people would have said, right then, Mellz, why we need to go all the way back this? So because certain things we just have to talk about and lay to rest and just leave it right there so people can understand. You understand? Like Masicka could have never been fighting with himself. Masicka is not an idiot. Masicka have too much time on him and for out here create music, you know, pretty much living at the studio. My studio me yard for a reason. Can just, you know, wake up, go in at the booth fresh and just voice a song and be out here for the people them type of thing. So Mel, where you talk about why you have to mention this, like we understand say yo like Masicka could never out here, bro, like before the clash out here of, you know, a talk by himself for no reason at all, or according to a spoon that make it seem like when an artist out here at show a stone and a hide him hand and send people out to defend the badness. Cause we know how Vybz Kartel roll. We know him roll, him keep quiet and him send out him minions them fight the war type of thing. And of course him do it another second time. We know the strategy. We know how Vybz Kartel roll type of thing. You understand? So people are gonna say, all right then, why am I gonna talk about Vybz Kartel? Vybz Kartel had nothing to do with this, yada 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 bullshit, bro. Like Vybz Kartel is the mastermind behind this whole thing, bro. Like yo, the whole like who with the eyes can see like the whole plan of Vybz Kartel for what they try to use Masicka for what get back at Alkaline. What was this whole plan? You came out and you were so attached and you were so drawn to you know to Masicka type of thing. You know, again the snake reason with me so convincing, like having Masicka in your corner for what? To give your strength in the lonely yard, and people get offended by it when Masicka say it, but bro, like wanna see it now? Why the yard lonely, bro? A 6 months we in the year so far, you know, I wanna see what Vybz Kartel really are doing, bro. Like we see that, you know? We see that. So we see why the brain cell them fry and why brain buck. Masicka never tell a lie. And deep down, all I don't know that. So again, nobody come say Masicka fight with himself. Masicka never did nothing, bro. I want to run out. And member good. MC nothing come out and predict Masicka for be what the man for the mission and the future for dancehall. And ever since the whole controversy with the whole Josh thing on stage and blah blah blah. Well, I want to run out and I want to hot for Masicka rate I want to send out an artist become disrespect Masicka. And I'll tell you now, did Vybz Kartel come out and say something? As the so-called king of dancehall, as the snake or reason with Masicka convincing? Did he come out at any point in time be the bigger person and say, yo, like, Tommy Lee done the fuckery, Masicka done the fuckery? At any point in time, no. He kept quiet. As we know how Vybz Kartel, how he is, type of thing. All right? Send out the minions them for disrespect Masicka, bro. And right now, I know say I thump the floor. Kartel a thump the floor. Because I tell us if him could have get a Masicka collab on that album, bro. Him know? You feel like him don't know, bro? You might not idiot. He might thump the floor because him regret the fuckery. Because if him could get a Masicka collab on that album, then I tell us say yo that send the album the skyrocket. That send it skyrocket. Shensi alone can't do it. With the album, him know that. Only if me didn't know always come back still. You get what me I say? So no know. So I bother wanna so much Masicka go pan interview and don't call Kartel name. Kartel and Masicka are friend. Masicka look friend from Cartel, and if Masicka did go there and call Vibes Cartel name, who did I say Masicka look friend, and Mas gonna call with name, what? Like fuck off, Gaza, fuck off the whole of you. I don't feel like say you can play on a mind games from people and whatnot. Like out here so delicate. Like a some baby, bro. Out here delicate your fuck. Like they're not delicate, bro. Out here a rant and a rage over artists wanna send not go with nothing. Over artists who say once Cartel move him foot, him a go drop, bro, because of the whole clash with Tommy Lee. Bro, make that make sense. But hey, a sheep will always be a sheep, they say.
Because like I say, I'll know Vibes Cartel no respond or nothing at all. These people are just fighting with themselves because Vibes Cartel did not respond. None at all. But when I say Masicka did an interview, see? And them asked Masicka on the sit down for name him artist them who him gain him influence from. And Masicka left out Vibes Cartel. Masicka leave out Vibes Cartel. All along him used to big up Vibes Cartel. But Masicka leave out Vibes Cartel. You get what I say?
So guys, as me telling you, like these people out here, they are very insecure. They're not secure enough. They're not secure at all. They're so insecure, so highly insecure. Remember, and them so-called king of dancehall, now this man, what them say, this man is the world leader. This man them put him up against Paggy and Shawn Paul and Bob Marley and Michael Jackson and all of these people. So why would Masicka word mean weight to who know? Why does it even matter? Like Masicka word shouldn't hold no weight to none at all. If you don't feel like say Masicka not depend Vibes Cartel level and all of these things. Like why but I wanna so like it me still kind of like confused as to why it would matter. Things and time change. People can be like, yo, I don't fuck with you anymore, so I don't need to mention you anymore. We don't know the headspace your Masicka did in, we don't know type of thing. And this is not no picking up for Masicka. Masicka don't need nobody for out here pick up for him type of thing. So what? Masicka gonna call Vibes Cartel name. So what? So what? What? Spoonie, what? Wanna go to know? Cry? All right, ball, man. Ball.
I try for sure you say, it no matter where you want our cartel have, him still gonna be him still gonna give you the credit, Virgin. Him not take away that credit card there. Him not take away that digital credit there. No.
Brain buck for real. Them brain buck school boy, me tell you say nothing out here a go on. You feel like say Masicka out of us a talk because he want to talk, bro. Yo, like just remember good. Yo, the man I say, yo, remember, remember say Masicka did there at Atlanta, bro, with them. Masicka did there at Atlanta with them. Masicka no idiot. So man, just listen for respond. Some man just listen for respond. Some man listen for learn, bro. And Masicka no idiot out here. You can't tell her that. So when the man I go say, yo, the snake reason with me so convincing, we know say that they go on. Right? We know that they go on. And when the man go as far and say, oh, them brain buck and them brain tired, bro, like strength give them in the lonely yard, bro. Like when Masicka talk about Masicka not out any for tell a lie on people, bro. Whenever see Masicka come out and talk about people like that, you wanna see pattern with Masicka where that is concerned? No. But since as them want come out and them want talk the things and make up things about Masicka, Masicka come out. You know, your Masicka telling you say, yo, like nothing about him straight that nothing can't edit. I think you take boy if you come out, come say that, bro. Said nothing can't edit. You know, take boy if you come out, come say that. Especially if you know say out here live certain type of life or certain type of things. Man said nothing about him can't edit type of thing. So like, yo, make that make sense. Brief Nation sinking, bro. Sinking. Mellz a mind game cartel a play when him call Bounty name on his album. Bounty know them style here. I'm telling you. This man has no loyalty, yo. No loyalty. So when I'm gonna talk about say yo Vibes Cartel, like make this man seem like he's a saint. Like this man is no saint out here, bro. Everybody know Vibes Cartel still. People not have amnesia. You feel like say 13 years. I'm a prison where people forget the things them when out here when do. And continue on about God is the greatest. Get the fuck out of here with that, bro. Like a Vibes Cartel we are talk about. I want them people I go on like say people don't know like where them artists out here are going with. Like make that make sense, yo. Like, are you crazy? Jaja.
Him say what him say, and he must still go stand on him word.
Big up to that one seller to New King. Definitely the New King, bro. Wait till this album drop. Once this album drop, guys, oh my fucking God, I tell you. Can't wait. Can't wait, but you know, we just have to wait. Can't wait, but we have to wait. Jaja God. New King.
Because me know if right now if them interview a Vibes Cartel and him say name me some of the bad artists them right now, him go still name a Masicka, and that would make Masicka look so bad because see, people would answer sister yo.
We don't give a fuck, bro. Or that will make Masicka look bad. We care about what Vibes Cartel out here do. We don't care when out here do Spoony. We don't care. We really and truly don't care what he's out here doing. I'm just being for real, open and honest out here. Like, I don't understand, like, in a 2026, why are we talking about Masicka and Vibes Cartel? Like what? Wanna miss Masicka? Bro, Masicka not missing a dog. We now out here watch and see the things on out here do. Stop call up Sicka on a brief month, man. Like, so Masicka leaving out Cartel wanna hurt? Like, Jaja, like, these people are so crazy. Like, can't be for real. Like, disappointed. Disappointment make people change their mind and see people differently. So Sicka live rent free, you know, on the head. I will understand that member. That's why you guys have, you know, that's why you guys out here, or you know, the feelings. I don't know if you have, why wouldn't even out here talk about Masicka anyways? Like, when not have an album and them thing they forgot promote and stream. Like, me not understand. Like what the fuck? Like, Spoony, why you out here at about Masicka and Masicka not mentioning, but we don't have the album figure stream and them thing there? Like, we not literally have the album forgot they go stream, yo. They, look how much song on the album when I go on good. Why we not out here? I'm at about Masicka and Masicka not calling Vibes Cartel name. Like, why is this topic of the day? Why we not go out there, go try for overthrow Kemar McGregor from the number 1 spot? Wanna stuck at number 2, bro? Wanna be a number 2 for how much for how long? Wanna be a number 2? Like, why? Like, what really are going? Like, why wanna not link up and find ways and means for the people them out here stream the album, stream the fucking album, for take shame out of no eye? Because according to Una stream at how much countries and whatnot, but it not really make much sense to me, like how, you know, what's really happening here. When, you know, I just couple of the songs them on the friggin' album, due to the collaboration on these songs, why it has streamed so well. Thank God for Shensia with Panic. Thank God for, you know, Faraku for, you know, the Spanish market, and what and Wizkid, bro. Like, what's going on, bro? I'm not stream the freaking have too much time out upon it, and you know, I wonder if Gaza uncle knows that this on out here. I don't feel like Gaza uncle, you know, no son at this on out here, you know. But I wonder, hey, Gaza uncle knows that it on out here waste time, bro. What you need for out here a buy and stream. Only pound out here chatting and I say buy it. No, for not buy yet, you know. I send over a receipt, you know. I wonder if Gaza uncle knows that I did them people over here go on with. Because me not feel like say Gaza uncle. Me say Gaza. I wonder if Gaza uncle live. If him live, me go tell him say now. Me say the boy spoon it. Me go if him live, me go say. Me go message over there and say the boy spoon it and what the boy name? Gaza headquarters, them out here chat fuckery and then by the album. me see if Gaza uncle live. Him not live. I'm not live. Later on, what in a live? Dancer or probably go dancer or but in a live. Later if him go live, me go say, yo, you need to round up the saints them, round up the sheeps them because them out here, you know, I do everything else except for tell the people them for buy and stream and them out here worry about the wrong thing, bro. You know, I worry about the wrong thing out here, guys. Wrong thing I'm out here. One thing. What I can tell you guys, Kemar, McGregor have them out here. Really, them not sleep so well. They're really and truly not sleeping so well, guys. I can tell us say, yo, Kemar, McGregor have them out here. I live, you know, some sleepless nights, them out here. And then it just in case that, you know, you guys, if you never see that video, yeah?
It's number one.
I just a reminder to the Gaza then, because we know say Kemar and McGregor have them out here sleepless nights and when them up at the time we want to make sure we want to traumatize them when them up. So it's like which one of them show like you know when I watch Freddy versus Jason, you know that show the guys when Freddy Cougar traumatize them in a them dream, but you know, so once they wake up, you know, say blood clot, you know, say Jason did it. Jason did it, guys. So Kemar McGregor traumatized them. So we just want to when them up, cause them can't sleep, we want to make sure so when they are traumatized them when them up as well. You get what I'm saying, guys? So again, just in case that they forget about this video, we just want to remind them. That's what for there remind them, guys, in case, you know, just remind them, you know what Kevin is out here do. Kemar, I call him Kevin the fuck. What Kemar out here do. Him no know for real, them now send them receipts. Me I tell you, Miss Owen, I told you. This morning me Gaza uncle race up smaddy over there. What the boy name? Me and over the school boy, I raise up one boy there in the comment section. Boy, me tell you say, oh Gaza, uncle not easy, you know, cause you know, me tell you say, boy, I want vlogger out here, me tell you say, them man they no mince words, you know, them but they just tell you as it is, you know. Hey, some man would not mince word and I say, guys, don't forget to buy the album. Guys, if you haven't buy it, you know yourself. Me say the man not Gaza uncle say, fuck that. The man I go straight and the man I call name direct. The man not mince words with people. The man they call name direct, man. I forgot the boy name when him call this morning. How the person name call? He call somebody name this morning like the man would have say, yo, Frank, do the right thing, you know. Do the right thing, because I think like the person name Frank, you know, but I don't remember what the person name. But like him, like when I said Frank, make sure you do the right thing, you know, Frank. I may have nothing, you know. I said the man ready to take a Frank wrench to Bomba because Frank I say him not buy the album yet. So like yo, so cause the uncle I raise him up, you know, man. I raise him up and I say, yo, Lord, not make him man him have things over there. So like him man probably lift up quick your fuck. Like him lift up quick, go buy the album. I tell him, man over there ruling with the iron fist to pussy clot. I tell us, Vladimir. Vladimir over the pan to Bombardos. Or which are North Korea or South Korea? Me always forget it in I think South Korea. North Korea. Guys, remember I know. Me always get them mixed up. Which one of them roll with the iron face? North Korea or South Korea? I always know. I think I'm North Korea no. Kim Jong-un, blood clot, batty face over the ton Kim Jong-un pan them or Vladimir over there. Them to Bombardos. Keep them in line. Line over there. No album, no receipt, no wrench. Bombard man not play with them over the Terratidol. But guys, we the ones them wanna feel like so we have to go to that deep route and to that deep extent. What we can say, what I Mellz would say, you know, again with you know my little platform I have over here where we can implore the people them just supporting the artists, bro. Like supporting the artists, like we have seen and we have known how far Masicka has come and we have seen the work that he has done. And you know, it's not no, you know, budding up nobody or whatnot. It's just, you know, asking, you know, the people them and just reminding the people them why we're out here. And we love and we respect the artists. And if we love and we respect the artists, we just do the right thing and support the artists to the best of our ability. And we have to understand what that support what it looks like. We have to talk about that type of thing, what it looks like. Going out each and every day, streaming the music, buying the music if we have not, so buy it. You know, how much of the ones them out here have purchased Bossy or have purchased Slip and Slide when it dropped? You know, like these are things where we need to ask ourselves and support again as a fan base out here type of thing. I'm telling you already, me now get caught up in this whole squabble and this first week sales and whatnot. Like, me not really, my thing not really tied to that. You understand? And for the rest of the ones them who want to tie or affiliate themselves to the first week sale type of thing there, for me really and truly, my thing are really there right there. So my thing is the album drop, listen to the album, see what's on it type of thing, and then if the album is a great album, me can come out and absolutely talk and speak on that, how great the body of work is, and why the ones they need to purchase and continuously purchase, you know, the work. That's what we're out here for, and understanding that with every great body of work type of thing, it needs time it needs time to grow, it needs time to circulate, and that's why we can't just tie it to a whole, you know, 1 week sales type of thing. It's not about the charts alone. People feel like, all right, then but they're number one on the charts. With job here is done. And I say go, it have to do with the quality of the work, the impact of the work. And as far as impact no means that just the artist fans them interact with it. Impact mean all over type of thing where we have people can say, boy, even though me a vendetta, but me can relate to this, or even though me a one side, me can relate to this type of thing. I saw it go. Right? Once work good and once album good. I just say it go, nobody really can go around that. So for the guys of them, why we out here, you know, in the dreams, we come like Kemar, McGregor, when we wake up, we come like we in the dreams, we are Anthony like Freddy Krueger. When we wake up in the daytime, we out like Jason. So in case we could just remind you of this video, bro. Stuck on number 2 and it seems like when they can't move, but we just want to have to remind you still.
On the chart. So, white mean prosperity. Are you ready? Week 1. Week 2. Week 3. That's it then. Careful. Write this up. Week 3. Week 4.
Bumble cloud.
Kisha Judas. I'm out.
All right, guys. So one of you said, yo, like Jaja, when I love talk about tall belts, I want to get the tall belt, bro. Like a 4 champion, me see pop right there saying, no, me soon can't move from number 2 in a bro. Like, what are you gonna get the tall belt though? I want to get the tall belts because sometimes some things have a replay effect, you know, because when I swing the belt and sometimes when I get lick cross phone back on the same, you know, same way. How much time people are actually man and hurt themselves instead? You understand? So, you know, drink up, folks. It's bubbly out here, because I don't think y'all should hold your breath for this one, because you know, seem like we're not gonna move Kemar out of number 1 at all. So the tallest leather belt, it seems. So Kissa Judas giving y'all sleepless nights. So one, you know, just want to torment you while in our week still, and just reminding of this video out here, type of thing. Cause you know, again, the artists want to push no greater than, than who? So we could just listen to the second part here of the video because we definitely want to hear the part here. After Kemar sip on him champagne them, he has this to say to the Gaza nation.
Let me tell you this. Because the one on not the one on most on a bum buckler hypocrite. Let me be Jamaican and you all fuckers today. You see the artist wanna push not greater than Bob Marley. You see the artist wanna push not greater than Shabba Ranks. You see the artist wanna push not greater than Ninja Man. The artist wanna push not greater than Ninja Man. Not greater than Beanie Man. Not greater than Shaggy. Not greater than Shawn Paul. Not greater than Beanie Man. Not greater than Bumbleclap Bun to kill them. The artist wanna push is just a fucking link that add to the fucking chain.
Bro, yo, you hear that? Yeah. Yo, the man I deal with Gaza, them out here, way to bombard us. Yo, Gaza, wanna feel about this, yo?
So when stop act like say, this artist are the greatest bumbleclap dancehall artist around here. When I come out of my inbox, come in a love man. When I need to go buy on the artist fucking records.
Oh Lord, Gaza. Wanna not buy, man? Wanna not buy the album, man? I may tell us a spoon in the out here waste time I talk about the wrong things, bro. You Kemar with your disrespect on the man. I have Kemar this up out here and I run an out time inbox. I don't have too much time on bro. Go upon iTunes, go purchase the fucking thing there, yo. Alright, putting the money on the mouth there, bro. Like stop come out here running a cuss and a complain and try to get the man off of the number one spot. Now that's on the one there. Right? That's on the one, that's on the work towards it, man. And stop act like on an idiot out here.
Out of inbox, on a germs, on a pestilence,
God damn.
on a termite, on a
God damn.
on a
Whoa.
germs, on a bacteria.
Whoa.
Get the fuck out of my inbox.
Billboard producer Kemar McGregor reclaimed the
Holy shit, bro. Gaza, what y'all have to say? Siobhan, what y'all have to say, man? Stuck at number 2. Bombardos. Bombard. Them say, the number 2 symbolic. Damn, shit. What's going on here? Them say the number 2 Gaza stuck is symbolic, bro. Them say ever since Brief Boss run out in them draws, that is what him get a radam. Them say the number 2 when stuck it's symbolic. Bomber club. The man said the artist on a push no greater than who the fuck? They want to have the guards of them a list clearly. The man said, learn. No greater than none of these. No pun intended though, guys. Straight fact. So know thyself and act accordingly. So just a link that's added to a chain. Man, deal with Gaza where you fucking what a slap in the face. Buy and stream on the artist album. Buy, stream. Stream on the artist album, man. And the fuck I wanna out here create problem. Yo, no out here create problem, bro, with every other fan base, bro. No out here buy and stream. And speaking of crying and speaking of a big hater, speaking of one probably by the album, yeah, this a big blob out here now. This a big blob out here. This a big blob here out here. He run out pan Kemar, but he had pussy clap. Guys, stream yard, man. Yeah, Gaza, every fucking time I bring up a Gaza video, the thing now make no sound. Stream yard, a Gaza supporter, guys. Stream yard, move like I don't know what to say. All right, guys, I could play a margin book. Margin book run out. Margin book run out, man. When time Kemar run out, I tell you, say the man is a sore loser, bro. Yeah, the man them. Yeah, what a pink blabby officer, guys.
If this makes sense, you have your shop and you're going in your house and take out your money and buy everything out of your shop and put back in your house because you want a community where you live in and feel like the shop yourself. That makes sense. No lose this up. Instead again, bombo clap foot hype or you Kemar McGregor do it. Oh no fool so.
The same way you can tell we all Vibes Cartel do it. Why? Guys, there's a saying we're saying no thief, no like this thief with long bag, you know, bro. Yo, me say Gaza, the biggest hypocrite out here, you know, Gaza headquarter, yo, run out and cry to blood clot. Before look on it, hold on it. How much? Hold the fuck on for a second. How much supporter or how much follower Gaza headquarter of out here pan TikTok. A TikTok, yeah. Not so much. Because me tell us them people out here, I use them platform and a farm fuckery, you know, guys. What them not use the platform the correct way, bro. Every day them want to talk to people, but them not talk to people them in the right way. This man have 4,490 followers. Blood clot. And this man you out here worry about the wrong fucking thing, bro. All you have to do is implore the people them. Implore the people them to buy the fucking album. That's all enough. Don't run out and don't eat the fucking player, bro. Eat the game, yo. Cause we Kemar out here, though, bro. And nothing different now with Vibes Cartel run out here, though. You just that the man beat to now not own a game and that one no like, so no run out a cry. Blood clot. Judge of God, hear this people. Hear this. You can't make this up. You out of them want to mouth. Them out here just a cry like some big bitches out here.
Oh, no, don't, sir. No, Kemar McGregor, why is that your face ever make up so when you talk? Oh, yeah, they are celebrate. You claim to say you have your money, go check the dentist them.
Attacking the man personally, Gaza headquarter. That not gonna change the price of rice, bro. Attacking the man. We attack the man. I say the man a skin up him face, so bro, like that not gonna move the album out of #1. Like, don't worry about the wrong fucking things. Like, gonna attack the people them personally before wanna go beg on the people, the Gaza people them fee buy and stream the fucking album and get it at Gaza now big fan base out here, bro. So what on there with Gaza fan base money, right? The people them literally buy and stream the album for bring it at #1 plus Vibes Cartel money. Only can't get the album at #1, like, oh, una struggle, so una shouldn't out here struggle. Why on out here so just buy and stream on the artist album? That is it, bro. That is literally it. Me not understand this big crying out here and attack the man for a reason, bro. Not necessary.
Go and go find a dentist and clean up your mouth. Because why is that your face ever look so when you talk? With the empty SSP buckle. Mama, the SSP buckle that if you have all, Jesus Christ, Kemar McGregor, you will do anything. You will do anything for the hype. You just have a little Batman, and the Batman looks stink on you. Footer hype, Jesus. Footer hype, how you do it? Jesus Christ, God, that you would. Footer hype, you don't say you will so good. You will look up batty. You will make people shit on you.
Guys, like the man, them out here trace like girl, guys, for Vibes Cartel. Literally out here trace like girl. Like all along, you know, they just mad because they can't get to #1, like, and stay there. Can't get to #1 and can't stay at #1. Like, Liston headquarter, like, you should never call nobody gay because you are so feminine, bro. You are so feminine, bro. Like the first time you hear you talk, Liston or no Liston, bro, you sound like a fucking girl. Like, why you out here pointing fingers? I mean, never seen a straight man out here. I call a next man so good. Like, me never see that. Like, people make me know if I'm a bug. But me never see a straight man out here, or me never see a man out here. First of all, a straight man shouldn't out here a cuss and a go on like a mama lashy. Anyways, much less if you tell a next man say him so good. No, normally a woman come tell people them things there. Hey girl, you're so good, girl. Like, girl, you're so much. Like, no woman come talk them things there. Me never know some man a run out and a say man and a call other man so good. Like, Gaza headquarter. Like, you should never, Papa, come call people gay because you have gay written all over you. When I love man like dog, the man a deal with foot hype away eat. The man say bullshit pan and all of them stuff there. The man a deal with foot away, so me mama.
We drink foot type, you do the most nastiest thing. just to stay relevant. I swear, that's your mouth did twist and you condemn for life, you.
Jesus
You are
Christ.
tell me, say you sit down, pan your little old chair, and dip on social media talk out of your so good mouth. And I say, other album flop, when you and Kemar McGregor, I take money out of no pocket, I buy on an album, una so na lose instead.
Yeah, but the same thing Vibes Cartel do, so like tomato, potato, like the same thing Vibes Cartel do. It's just that it seem like whatever money I push, Vibes Cartel now push that money enough to be at number one, but clearly and surely, however reason why Kemar is there, and Vibes Cartel cannot get there. And that is what us just a beat, Wise guy, big up yourself in the thanks for joining in. Wise guy said Gaza ship sinking, and that is true. Yeah, big man out here, a cuss for the man like a some bitch out here, bro. Like, make that make sense. Like, gonna go tell the people them to buy and stream. You feel like say, if Masicka need to get push up on the charts or whatever, me go out here a cuss another man and I go on the most way, bro. Me I implore to the cause cussing now go change the price of rice. What me can do is me can come out and tell the fans them say, guys, make sure so we support the artists, buy and stream, guys, with the yasso, we need for the yasso type of thing. I saw want to go to work. But on the auto, on the 2-ton mama lashy out here cuss. Man and I go on the most way because on the can't overthrow people on the charts. Like, that's crazy, bro. Crazy.
Again, dog gonna dance, Gee, yo, me say, foot hype, I swear to God, my youth. I swear to God, me don't know why you did even ban, my youth. Me don't know why you did even ban. Fear man, we did a top selector in the days.
All right, so like, on the out I really love man like that till I wish a man never been born and a question a man being born. Like, are you crazy? Like, there are amount of things that people do in a life to blood clot. And other people can relate. What are things the author will go through, like, and enemy or not, I've never questioned a day when a person born. Who the fuck is me if you question a day when a somebody born? Me out here birth people? Me out here give life? So the fuck me if you out here question a day when people born? Everybody born for a reason and a purpose, whether good, bad, or indifferent. So when you can out here love man that much, love Vibes Cartel that much, we're on a question the day people born. Like, are you crazy? Oh my God, headquarters. Just a cry. Dry cry. Oh, sing dry cry on the sizzler, blood clot, dry cry out here. Man, them out here dry cry and tears, bombard, all them out cry. But we the ones over here, we don't care. No fault but theirs. Telling the people for buy and stream on the music, on the artist music. That's it.
We did a power with alliance. Dog, you come down to this. The biggest waste man on social media. No, dog. It's a shame, my youth. It's shameful.
No, these people out here, man, they are just sore losers. Headquarters just out here crying and crying, bird. But I can say, guys, learn, buy, stream on the artist music. That's it. When the out here, tell the people them, talk up to the people them and tell the people them say for buy and stream the music. On all major platforms. That's all enough for now for OTR do the most, the OTR do the most upset the mere fact they can't get the number one position. Kemar over there just a laugh and a skin in teeth, and when it just cannot they cannot imagine yourself just being at number two. But again, the people them say they don't belong. So we don't know. We just say what the people them say. We just watch, sit down on the number two, sit down on number two and just there they are relax on yourself and just play number two out here type of thing. Maybe tomorrow if I come live, we can play one of them songs that we say some boy I play number two, because maybe that's what it is. Guys, I'm on the motor play number two. All right. DL Citadelian in the building, big up yourself. Thank you for joining in on the live for today. Sent over 2 jewels, sent over 2 jewels on the chat for today. Big up yourself and thank you for those gifted jewels that you sent over, DL Citadelian. It's greatly appreciated.
Pull up 20 Maticas pass. Wednesday, empty barrel. He kill a rock chain like Django. Village see there. Ain't true, me say fuck them system. See them style.
Run! Run now. Act like your body. Run him down. Oh. Hey, just act like your body. Alright. Run! Hey boy, a 50-69 clip. Run!
All right. Big ups again to Dale Citadelian for those rules. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you for your support on the live for today. Guys, how are we doing? Guys, big ups to each and every one of you joining in on the live today. Keep the live going on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday evening. Guys, how are we doing? Big ups to everybody. Guys, as we out here, one side, any moment now for the Masicka third album to drop. Any moment now, guys. I don't know how to feel, but guys, I tell us the anticipation. I tell us say, yo, like, me they are bleach for Masicka, bro. Like, bleach for Masicka page. See, you know, what he's up to over there. See, you know, anything in store for us as far as, you know, any announcement type of thing, but you know, any moment now, of course, guys, any moment now, our third album will be here. It is said that it is a cut above the rest as far as Overthrown 438, Overthrown GOK type of thing. And you know, we're just here ready and waiting for the album to drop, as we're here just waiting, guys. Kemar McGregor haunts Brief Nation, haunting them, as you can see. Guys are still crashing out, still holding on a number 2 spot, and they're upset about it. They're not happy at all, guys. Not happy at all. And versus imploring the people to buy and support the artists. You're out here like, you know, crap, you know, they're just out here doing and saying the most, everything except buying and streaming the music out here, worrying about the wrong thing out here. And of course, you know, just wanted to touch just one little topic here. You know, as we transition into the live today. So as you guys can see, another part of the topic for today was Shawn Storm regretting his 13 years. Guys, I don't know if you guys have came across the interview today, or well, not today, but came up at some point, maybe a day ago or so, with Shawn Storm. He had, you know, a few words to say about regretting going to prison. And, you know, I wanted to share it with you guys today. Let's take a look at this video with Shawn Storm.
Shawn Storm speaks on the impact prison had on his musical career. Check out this clip.
More than one number one. You know what I mean?
I talk about today too, you know. Today, I say, a whole heap of number one go on, you know. You see me? The song then tear down the place.
And the amount of country where the song them a chart, you know.
That I crazy
for me to the music, bro.
whole heap of countries.
Bro, I never see them thing yet happen for me in the music. Hey, that's why I tell you, being in a prison, fuck yo, I tell you, say prison, fuck up my music journey.
Woosa fucking flabber, guys. Wanna think Shawn Storm, like, bro, like, you think the 13 years been locked up, you think that really took away from his career? Like, what you guys think about, you know, the whole blah 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 chatty that he's here saying about him being locked up and his career, this and that, career that, number one, this, number one, that. How you guys feeling about what he's saying so far?
You know, you may tell you that, you know, that 13 years out of music, it slow me the fuck down, you know, you. May tell you, you know, that.
Yeah.
Bro, you've been fucking slow, no cap. Right? You've been slow, no cap. But all right, let's continue.
Dog, a man never know, dog. Say that prison, that 13 years of prison, dog, man. I tell you, the biggest regret in my fucking life.
Yeah. Believe, bro.
People say enough to have regrets. Am I blood?
Are you trying to tell us something, Shawn Storm? Do you regret? Like, what do you regret? Why are you regretting? Tell us. Is something you want to tell us? We're here to listen. We can hold your hand and talk to you while, you know, you're in therapy. Who's a flower?
But clear regret that. I regret going to prison for 13 years because I never go to prison for 13 years, but I'll be a better artist today, a bigger artist today, a more close.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, Shawn Storm.
Globally known artist today.
Yeah.
So come on and tell me about no regrets. My biggest regret that in my life, that 13 years they were wasting me in prison youth.
Yeah,
That me a bum buckler tell that fuck up in a music.
Oh, so Masicka did right when them say waste your days, waste your days. So I will it no blood clot Masicka fire one what they say you use one stone and kill 3 bird. So then waste them days for true to blood clot. Masicka did right, wasting the days. Yeah, the man come really I tell we say yo him wasting days. Oh my god. Waste your days, Shawn Storm. Can you waste it? Play the R. Kelly faith, it could have turned by the ends of time. Bumbleclaw, you can't turn by the end of time.
A man never even know, yeah? So right now, loan gas in my head. Loan gas in my
Loan
head.
gas. Like me I
Man,
see
can't
that.
slow down.
Loan
Can't
gas.
slow down.
Yeah, slow down.
Can't
Yeah,
slow
slow
down.
down. Yeah, slow down.
5 feet.
Shawn Storm speaks.
All right, guys. So my 2 piece on this whole thing, like I would based on the whole thing I've heard, is this regret I am hearing. Like, why is this conversation all of a sudden? Why we are talking about this, right? And we're talking about number one. I don't know if you might talk about him and him career, like he must say numerous number one. Somebody kind of remind me about Shawn Storm career type of thing. I don't want to be silly out here. I don't want to be, but based on my understanding and my remembrance type of thing, like how big was Shawn Storm career? Really and truly, like I not say like he's the worst of the worst, but he's not the best of the best either. 13 years slow you down. Like whose fault is that though? Well, guess we will never know. Guess you will never know because some of the things that when me talk and something is like because you're in a prison, as if you're never in a prison where you would end up from where. But like, bro, like I just chattering, like, cause if me always know, as my granny say, always come up. But mother say, yo, just calm down, bro. Usa flaba, bro. Like your talent. In my opinion, guys, I'm gonna say this. I'm not trying to be like, I'm not trying to be so not type of way. But Shawn Storm talent have just always been basic to me, nothing special. Just another dancehall artist trying to make a name. Wanna say he's a bad artist again, but again, he's not on a lyricist level. Just a basic ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 type of artist. I just speak my truth, bro. Like, I not say nothing special about Shawn Storm out there, like that. So I not understand all of a sudden this interview and before this we did have that and whatnot, like type of thing. Like, bro, first of all, you can't sing in on a melody type of thing. Again, your ABC 1, 2, 3 lyrics, bro. Each part, skip, scratch, blah, blah. That literally tell us what we wanted to know. Right there, right then and there, bro. Like the hip scratch thing there. And see Masicka come show you how the lyrics were supposed to be sing, how it was supposed to be sung. Or you use the lyrics and the melody the right way when the Masicka say, put more what this, what that type of thing. So make it make sense, Shawn Storm. Like, go sit on one side, bro. Like, I feel like at your age, you can still apply for jobs and stuff out there. I don't know if you want to share your story. I don't know what you want to really do right now. But, like, nobody come with that fuckery. Like, you'd be this big international artist and you regret going to prison. Whose fault is that? Nobody fault but yours, yo. So we don't want to hear it. Keep that shit to yourself. Keep it to your therapist. We don't want to hear type of thing. So ones and ones, I don't think about this whole Shawn Storm situation, regretting or whatnot. Don't cry to you. Cry to your boss. Cry to your boss. You choose to be loyal for maybe the wrong reasons. Who knows? Allegedly, whatever the case may be. Don't cry to us. Cry to Gaza Nation. Cry to your boss. We don't want to hear it. All right, guys. How are we doing? How are we feeling? How are we doing? How are we feeling? Big up to everybody, who have taken the time to pass through today, guys, and being a part of the conversation. 2 hours and 11 minutes in the live already, guys, and it has been a good conversation today. It's always a pleasure just to come and just, I sit here and have a whole conversation with you guys, what's going on in this space, keeping you guys up to date and just kind of like, burn a fire every now and then upon some of these people. Sometimes the fire needs to be burned, War we want in a dance hall, them say war is the greatest type of thing. But we out here, guys, we're out here. Just want to big up everybody who took the time to pass through on the live for today, guys. Make sure so we like up the live, like up the live. Make sure so we are subscribe to the channel if we're new here, guys. Make sure that we are supporting the channel as well, supporting our artists, guys, getting the music out there. We're buying and streaming, guys. We're getting geared up for album mode. What will we do? What will the ones and ones do to support Masicka? What will we do? Will we stand by and watch our artists not get to #1 on the charts? Will we stand by and not keeping our artists #1 on the charts? What will we do, ones and ones? Will we not go out and stream the music, the album, to to get the music out there, to show the people for the good music that Masicka has produced? Will we fall to the wayside like Gaza? What will we do, ones and ones? That's my question for you guys. Will we pre-order? Will we, do things the right way? Will we show Gaza and Vendetta how it's done? What will we do? What will we do? Type of thing. Dave again said it sounds like he's confessing. Oh, Shawn Storm, probably confessing, man, say I regret it, bro. Like, why would he come out and say I regret that shit? Like, you understand? Dave, it kind of sound away for me like a confession for sure. But he need to cry to him God. Cry to him God and cry to him Father. Who, I want to say that I mean like, whoever make him go there to begin with, allegedly, type of thing. But big up to everybody still for passing through, guys. Big up to everybody for passing through. We're in album mode. Can't wait. Big up to everybody for being here today. Dave Huggins, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through on the live for today. Wise Guy, big up yourself. Thank you for passing through today as well. Siobhan, may not always see eye to eye. You might come and say some dumb shit, but big up yourself. We need ups out here. We need ups out here. We need people who can push the fire. We can push back. You are is the greatest, man. Shawn, thank you for being here today. Big up your damn self. Schoolboy, big up yourself. Thank you for being here as well. On One Set Loyalty, thank you for always being here, supporting, commenting in the chat. Big up yourself. One Set Loyalty. No Mercy was here. He made a comment, but then he retrieved it. I don't know why, but no emergency. Big up yourself. Thank you for joining in today on the conversation. Who else was here earlier? All right, we also had Ricochet who passed through briefly. Big up yourself, Ricochet. Thank you for the support on the live for today as well. We also had Deal Citadelian pass through, blessing us with some jewels on the chat for today or on the live for today. Big up yourself, jewels, DL Citadelian for passing through. We also had Wallaby who passed through. Big up yourself, Wallaby. Thank you for passing through. It's always a pleasure when you do. We also had, who else? Fire Topics in the building. Big up yourself. Thank you for passing through Fire Topics. Thank you for being a part of the conversation. General Oosh was also here as well. Big up General Oosh as per usual. Big up yourself. Thank you for passing through. We also had German Vendetta passing through in the building as well. Big up everybody. Big up the ones them. It's always a pleasure. And I will see you guys in the next one, guys. Until next time, I will see you guys tomorrow. Big up on yourself, guys.